So, it's Gray Zone Warfare, the escape from Tarkov killer that we've all been waiting for. I wouldn't say it's there just yet, but it's got the potential without a doubt to kill Escape from Tarkov. Currently the game is launched in early access on Steam and it seems like a beta or could be an alpha. I'm not sure if they've even said it before, but I could say it feels pretty bare bones. But bare bones doesn't really mean a bad thing. Let me explain, but before I go any further with that, forewarning, if you don't have a good PC to run games, Gray Zone Warfare is not the game for you, for the time being at least. Got a pretty decent computer, I can run most things, but even Gray Zone Warfare was giving me some trouble to begin with. Currently my PC has 32 gigs of RAM, a GeForce RTX 3070, an i9 CPU, a Z690 Elite Stealth motherboard, and a 900 gig SSD. So to say this game was giving me trouble with my computer specs, I was a little surprised to be honest, and I felt a little like my computer was out of date. But anyways, bare bones doesn't always mean a bad thing. I'd rather a game have good bones and solid gameplay loop over anything else, and Gray Zone has that in spades. It has a good foundation, and I don't really see the game going anywhere but up. Normally when you purchase an early access game, you're taking a gamble, but with Gray Zone, I didn't really get that feeling at all. What's been kind of crazy to me is that the devs have been putting out hotfixes after hotfixes and actually communicating with their community. And I know some people might not think that's a big deal, but we never got that with the developer of Escape from Tarkov. A lot of the time they just hand wave us away and tell us you'll get it when we get it. And the top streamers weren't able to get a clear line of communication with them, which is kind of insane. Getting a little off topic, and I just wanted to point that out, that the devs are doing a great job, and that's why it made me feel so confident in purchasing the product. A little communication goes a long way in my book. There are a couple issues that I've seen so far, some persistent bugs, faction system locking you in and only being able to play with people who are in the same faction. It makes sense for the most part for how the game is in the map are laid out, but at the same time, I wish you could change your faction instead of making it account bound, which I'm sure they're going to be working on a solution for that. It's been a pretty big point of contention for the community so far. Also the voice proximity chat, it's bound to Z by default, and it can't be changed, which will probably be fixed as well. But other than that, I haven't really seen any glaring problems. The tasking is fun, the ambient sound design is top notch, seriously mosquitoes. The gunplay is satisfying to shoot, attachments are decent, but the biggest thing that has drawn me in so far out of everything is the exploration. This map is massive. And just before, if anyone is curious, there are two different modes, a PvP mode where you fight other players from different factions, and a PvE mode. Currently I wouldn't play the PvP mode just because there are a lot of bugs and there's a bunch of issues with team killing, but the PvE mode is pretty great, a lot more fleshed out than I originally anticipated. You know what the best part about all of it is? It's not $250. I think that Gray Zone Warfare has a really bright future, and I'm super excited to see what they do next. But that's all for now. More Gray Zone content is definitely on the way, and make sure that you guys subscribe, like, and comment on the video, and let me know if I missed anything at all. I'll see you guys in the next one.
My name is Limbo City TV, and thanks for tuning in.